What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Z's Garage. We're working on the 1980 Honda CB750 and we're going to be doing a multitude of things today. So today we got a long list of things to do. We got things to do for the exhaust. We're going to change out the rear sprocket. We got spark plugs and throttle cable, choke cable. So we got a lot in this video. First things first, we're going to be working on the exhaust. The exhaust is extremely dirty and extremely rusted. It looks really bad and we need to paint it. We also have the throttle cable. The throttle cable is, I don't know, jimmy rigged. Whoever owned this bike last, they were like using zip ties. They didn't properly put it into the handle and it just looks really bad. The throttle cable is super wonky. This one is good because it's already done and I'm recording this after. But the one before was all kinds of weird. It had missing screws, it wasn't properly in there, and it just was off. Then we have the carbs. The carbs, I don't know. I had them done by a shop and I'll kind of talk a little bit more about it in the video. But the carbs, I started looking at it and there's some zip tie stuff in there, some professional zip tie job there. So we're gonna fix that. We're gonna look at it, make sure it's all good, no issues, maybe replace the choke cable. Probably will replace the choke cable and get that done. Lastly, we're going with a new sprocket. The old sprocket was just old, it was disgusting, may or may not have bent it, can't deny. I bent it. It is what it is. But we're going with this new sprocket. It's from a company. I got it from cognitomoto.com and they custom make it, you know, CNC, all that good stuff. So this bike is definitely becoming a money pit. Don't tell my wife. Spent a lot of money on it. But we're going to replace the sprocket. And I got it anodized black, which is dope. Yeah. All right, guys, do me a favor before we get into the video, hit that subscribe, hit that like. This bike is becoming a money pit, but you know what? It's turning out super dope. It's gonna be running here pretty soon, and we're gonna be taking it for a spin. And we got more things coming up, so pretty stoked. All right, so we're gonna be hitting this exhaust with two different things. So first, we're gonna be hitting it with this green power. And you can't read it, but I'm gonna read it to you. It's all-purpose cleaner. Concentrated formula removes dirt, grease, and grime. So we definitely wanna get that grease, grime off the exhaust before we paint it. You know, if you have any grease or grime, then it becomes very difficult and it ends up just chipping and you know, the paint just doesn't stay on there. After we hit with that stuff, we're gonna hit it with this right here. This is actually carb and choke and parts cleaner. Parts cleaner. It's a parts cleaner. It cleans all unpainted metal parts. This is gonna get all the other grease that I couldn't get into the crevices. It evaporates very quickly, but good idea just to use some shop towels Shop towels. My shop towels, white rags. Hit that, then white rags, wipe it down, then we're gonna paint it. So let's get into it.
I am extraordinarily disappointed in these carbs. Not specifically these cars, but there was a motorcycle shop that actually powder coated these carbs, and they're local to my area, and the quality is just so bad. First off, they had the linkage here that closes, that chokes the carbs. Instead of springs, they had zip ties. They put zip ties on it. And then the choke was zip tied right here. And I started looking, I'm like, what? Something doesn't look right about this. And then, side note, there was a missing screw. Started looking at this bar right here, and I realized they put it on backwards. And how lazy could they have just been to not just put it on the right way? Extremely disappointing, especially for the price that I paid for them to do the job. It's just crap work, terrible. They powder coated with the screws just intact on the bar, or I don't know. It's crazy, but it is what it is at this point. I paid for it, so that's what happens when you have someone else do the work for you. I wish I would have been able to do it myself. I just didn't have the time, and it is what it is. So we're here now. So we'll fix it, and we'll flip this bar, get this choke cable on, and move forward.
that's the wrap for this video. We got a lot done in this video, which I'm really stoked about. We got the exhaust, it looks banging. The gloss definitely ended up being a little more matte because of when I ran the engine a little bit, it got hot, which is fine by me. It looks really good. It's like a semi-gloss. We got the throttle cables in there. We got the choke. The throttle cables ended up being a little bit longer than I wanted it to be, but to be honest, it is what it is. The throttle cables are OEM throttle cables, so they're gonna be longer because our handlebars used to be, you know, a lot wider, but now we're using clip-ons from the R6 and they're a lot shorter, and I'm fine with it. I mean, as long as it works properly, I'm okay with it. I might end up going with like some custom throttle cables in the future, but for now, it's totally fine. We also got the sprocket done. The sprocket is anodized black. It looks really good. It works well, and we have no issues with it. So overall, I'm really happy. We got a lot coming up here in the next couple videos. Next video, I'm gonna be doing something a little here. Oh yeah. We're doing something here, right here. We're gonna be doing a front fender. And I've never done any metal shaping, so I have no clue what I'm doing. I'll probably look up like a bunch of YouTube videos myself, but I'm gonna post it. We're gonna do it together. Why not? We're gonna learn. So I'll get that video posted. I haven't even started it, but we'll get it going. I'm pretty stoked about it. It's gonna be a fun experience. So I got like an English wheel coming in. I bought a sandbag with a hammer. So it'll be cool. It'll be really exciting. So yeah, do me a favor, guys. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. I don't know what to do with my hands here, but my hands are here in the frame of the camera. I appreciate it. All right, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.